Hi my friends, my name's Ren like the bird, and welcome back to my unspoiled playthrough of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet today because all we did last time was tackle some of our extra side missions, and today I really want to do Tali's loyalty missions, so we're just gonna dive right in. Alright guys, we are here. Tali has been charged with treason and we gotta help her out. The Migrant Fleet. A fleet of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million Quarians, the Migrant Fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. Though Quarians on pilgrimage have visited most settled worlds in the galaxy, few outsiders have ever stepped foot inside the Quarians' ships. That's crazy. It's a lot of Quarians. Okay, obviously we're bringing Tali. Who do I want to bring alongside Tali? I kind of want to bring Garrus because of the past history that those two have in Mass Effect 1. But I also love bringing Mordin. I love bringing Grunt. I love bringing Fane. Honestly, I love bringing like everybody. So, okay, I think we're gonna bring Garrus. He has some sick outfits. Okay, wait. That one's cool. Oh, I like this one though, I think. The all black is awesome. I don't know what to choose. This one's cool. Okay, we'll just go with this one. See if I like it in the actual game. I have 2 squad points, so I can't do anything. Tali has 3, so we can't do anything with her. And Garrus has 3. Let's just give him some armor-piercing ammo, because we might as well use it, and now he has 1 squad point, so we are good to go. Shep looks okay with everything. She's got, I think Garrus is good. Tali should be good. Yeah, okay. Massive.
This is tali'zorah Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, tali'zorah.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Does Shep always have her helmet on for this mission? I do not remember putting that on.
Captain Shepard, tali'zorah told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Hold on. That thing that Tali said to verify that she was good to go on the flotilla, I know it was kind of referencing her coming back to the flotilla after she's done her pilgrimage, like I'm sure, you know, all the Quarians are getting at. But it also kind of reminded me of like when you die, it's where you return to where everything began. So I was just thinking about that.
I've never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
I love that.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
I mean, I'm on her side, obviously, but Yikes.
You sent Geth materials back to the Migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place tali'zorah under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Thank you. Did Tali tell anyone that she was sending Geth materials back to the Migrant fleet? Because if not... Just want to take a look at everything. It's really cool in here.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
Okay, we will.
I can't believe they're charging tali'zorah with such a thing.
Nothing
They
else to say?
shouldn't let that human speak for tali'zorah. It's not right.
That human's gonna try and help her out.
Tali'zorah is the pride of our fleet. They can't exile her.
The pride. Oh.
Not all humans are bad, but this one is from Cerberus.
No, I'm not from Cerberus.
I can't believe they're charging tali'zorah.
I know it
with
looks
such
like
a
that
thing.
though. But I'm not. I promise.
tali'zorah can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her. She's as good as convicted.
Oof. Anything else?
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. tali'zorah is guilty. We should never have let Cerberus onto the ship. tali'zorah and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
Are we gonna get to meet her dad? I hope so.
If tali'zorah can't even get a
Oh.
Quarian captain to stand for her.
It's
she's as
interesting
good
to
as
hear all
convicted.
these different perspectives. This is cool. Oh, that's cool. I would love to be the person in charge of designing all of the ships when thinking about what they would look like in this game. That'd be so sick.
tali'zorah of us, Normandy. I am glad you came.
Us,
I
Normandy.
could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard vas
Aunt.
Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
I am afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
Conflict of
I
interest.
imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
Okay.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as tali'zorah vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I love the concept of the power of names and what we choose to name ourselves versus what others call us, and the implications of that in this game. I feel like Mass Effect 2 has a lot of that going on, and I really like that, and the layers that brings up.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
Oh no.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I am honored, but I don't know if I'm ready for this.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Ooh, beautiful. They have greenery inside the ship. I wonder if those are like grow lights on the ceiling, helping the plant life grow. That would be so sick. I also want to know if those in charge like already find her guilty and this is just like a
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors
formality.
who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused tali'zorah of Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard
Tell
must
him.
stay.
Made your own bet and I gotta lie in it.
Objection withdrawn.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Shepard of Normandy, your crew member tali'zorah stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
What if Shep just said like no? That'd be fucked. Oh, I can... Yikes.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains tali'zorah Vasnima, a proud member of the Migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent tali'zorah in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the Migrant fleet. What say you?
Active Geth. She couldn't have done this versus she's innocent. I mean, both are kind of saying the same thing. I feel like I'm gonna say this and they're gonna come back with, actually, here's the evidence. But this feels like, what's the basis? Like, you can say she's innocent, but is that really gonna do anything in their eyes?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
What are you talking about? What happened?
Is her father okay?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
Oh.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the Migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You
Hell
intend to
yeah.
retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
It is, but like, what if her dad's not actually dead?
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
So that's her aunt. I wonder if she's related to Tali on her dad's side? Because if so, it must suck to be impartial in her position about
Thank you for agreeing
brother
to take
dying?
back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Are you alright? What a question to ask.
How are you holding up? They just
Okay, that's
threw
a
a
better
lot of
question.
fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason.
Sure.
And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Alrighty, I guess I will.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead
Yeah, I
until
was
I'm
thinking
in
that.
the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Oh.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
She doesn't confirm or deny that.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
Oh.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship.
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
I love her.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits
Okay,
so we
that
could
answered
be in
my
the
question
same
from
open air
earlier.
room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it.
Aww.
I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in
For
bubbles?
immunity, probably.
Environmental units.
Yeah.
It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
That's fascinating. My public health background, part of it is in maternal and child health, so I love hearing about that.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
His love language is gift giving.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
I feel like if anybody could have managed to deactivate the Geth, it would be Tali.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the
Yes,
Geth's
I did.
presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali. but others are.
That is bold.
I know the Migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
All right.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Ugh, man. That is brutal. I'm just checking if there's anything around here before I go.
Take the Alarai tali'zorah camp.
Thank you.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
The concept of Krogans using toilets never really occurred to me, and, like, I mean, I guess, but, like, does every alien use toilets? I have a lot of questions.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father.
Oh.
Too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Well.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Wow. It seems like a lot of these admirals and everything have to be so impartial, which I understand, but, like, damn. That'd be so hard.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
Suit wetter.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Interesting. Okay.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
That'd be so scary.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
I like how I like the sound of him.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. but it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Okay, I can get on board with that thought.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
There are a lot of conflicting opinions here, huh? Okay, let's talk to this. I don't know what he is.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcorus Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali.
I want to
truly.
ask about the name.
But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the LRI?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
Alrighty, I see.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely.
Do you?
Her actions against Sarah are to be lauded. But like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created, the people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Tali'zorah was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard.
Children.
We've all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, tali'zorah. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
I feel like at what cost
should move on.
is that worth
Goodbye,
it?
tali'zorah. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Yeah, well, everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
This is true. Anything else to say?
Even during the hearing, tali'zorah's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Yeah, because she rocks. She's the best.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Well, we surprise sometimes.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, tali'zorah can.
I don't think I talked to people over here. Hey,
Shepard spoke
I
well
feel
to
like
the
I remember
humans.
Vitor.
Shepard? How did you get onto the ride?
Yeah.
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
The trauma. Oh.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Okay, sorry you guys. My cat really wanted inside the room, so I had to let her in.
Call Rieger.
Shepard, tali'zorah. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against tali'zorah. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Oh.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy?
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Yeah.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
Yeah.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material.
What else can it
Probably
do?
not something to worry about now.
Yeah.
But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy.
Yeah, a
I don't have
week.
to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
I mean, it's not the first time people have died more to infection than anything else.
You said that your mission had something
I'm
to do
gonna
with
skip
dark
through
energy.
this.
Right. Dark energy.
I just want to double check that
reducing the
I
mass of the star's
actually
interior.
asked this.
Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. They can screw up a star.
I did ask
Chances
it,
in war are
okay.
even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
We should get going.
Alrighty.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Thank you.
tali'zorah, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
That's a big difference.
This can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Interesting.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zal'Koris would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
Exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
The idea of synthetics, just like not having any sort of, I don't know, consciousness, emotion, anything like that. Fascinating. I'm like, the fact that they're pointing this out makes me wonder if there's more to that, and that's just kind of like a surface level or like stereotypical view of things. I'm very curious.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zal'Koris be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. tali'zorah is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
Yeah.
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, tali'zorah. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
I feel like that comes with a lot of baggage.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
I think that if they're so upset about the Geth taking over the ship, and yet we have some Quarians being like, oh yeah, we should take over the Geth again, maybe I'm missing something, but I'm like, what would stop the Geth in that situation from regaining control as well if they regained control on the ship?
The human can work it out.
Like I said, maybe I'm missing something. I'm just not thinking about everything, but I'm just very curious about that, so it's really interesting to hear everybody's different viewpoints, though. I can definitely appreciate that.
It's about more than just killing Geth. tali'zorah is guilty.
Okay, I do need to go back this way. Okay. I missed the opening over there.
If tali'zorah is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
I like how they say it. Like, It's just interesting to hear all the different perspectives on everyone in the universe.
Tali'zorah and Farah are out of control. This is on their heads.
Anything else? No?
The human can work a crowd,
Okay.
I'll admit that much.
Sure can.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Tali'zorah is guilty.
Same line as the
Shepard
other.
fell to the Admirals. Tali'zorah and Farah are out of
Interesting,
control.
okay.
This is on their heads.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Okay.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Tali'zorah can.
Alrighty.
Tali'zorah Vasnima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault.
Marines.
They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
That's a lot of Geth.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali'zorah. Kila Selai.
Kila Selai. Alright. Moment of truth. See what's really going on. Alright, let's see. What do I want going on? Okay, we'll just do incendiary ammo. Oh. Oh. What I was thinking of with Marines, they said earlier.
Heads up!
Was that it's interesting to me that it's Marines as opposed to, you know, any other branch of military. Okay, fuck this guy.
Fire in the hole!
You motherfucker. This is gonna be a mistake, but you know. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Quarian log.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. RailZorah ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Bypass him, huh? Interesting. Something kind of suspect is going on here. Comfy bed. No ladder to get up to the top. You just kind of have to jump and hope you make it. Or climb up. I would not be able to do that. Oh, power cells. Okay, I see you. I see you. Repair drone. Okay, let's go in here. Hold on. Anything here?
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father.
It's massive. How did she send that?
Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology.
Okay.
Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Okay.
How did you get these things to your
That's
father?
what I want to know,
Sometimes
yeah.
I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
How did she do this without anybody knowing about it?
Haestrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Interesting.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair.
I believe
don't know
you.
Which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Oh. That would be so stressful. I hope for her sake that that is not what happened. Because that would be so hard to contend with. I would be so upset. Just imagine your dad doing something like that. It would probably feel like a massive betrayal. How did you get up there? Did someone place you up there after you died? Oh.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many Gether networked?
All of them. Railzorah.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Ooh. Okay, let's go through this door then, since the other direction is the quest monitor. Okay. I am so nervous for what's really going on.
This looks interesting.
Geth shield strength. Alrighty, this is kind of, you know, as cozy as it can be, kind of a cozy office. It's kind of nice. Alright.
Look out!
Oh, that was so aggressive. Anything else? No. Okay. I mean, it still sounds like it, maybe. We'll just access the laptop. A lot of credits on this one. It sounds like there's more going on. I just don't trust.
Lockdown navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Ooh. For those of you who have watched Firefly and seen Serenity, it just reminds me of when Sarah Paulson's character is recounting the message with the Reavers attacking her home. Just reminded me of that. Gotta extra concentrate on this one, even though it seems to be easier than some of the others. Fucking die. Thank you. Oh, you.
One down.
Both of you? Yikes. Oh, I'm hurting. I'm just flying all over the place. Okay, I'm just looking at what's going on over there.
Got one.
Oh, come on. Is that all of them? Oh, I was gonna shoot him. Okay. A little messier than before. Where was the... Okay, over there. $2,000 palladium. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. They really weren't kidding about all the waves of Geth. Oh.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Overcome Geth resistance to programming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
I think I agree with that.
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet.
And she didn't ask?
I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Why? I don't know.
Could
I
any
would
of
have
that
asked.
data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
It's still a home. I mean, sure, but that feels a little beside the point.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
The way she delivered the "I can't" line, you could kind of hear like her voice breaking. Oh, that was so good.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder.
I feel like it would take generations.
60 years and 600.
Yes.
For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
God, what a hard position to be put in. I see you saving content.
One down.
Oh, I saw that. How fucking low. Oh, you need to die.
Fire in the hole!
Thank you.
Pop that rope away. One down.
Oh, miss. Oh my god, they just keep coming. Anything else? No. Okay. There's a lot of them. Wait, I heard that. Donde? Where are you? Okay, well, I'll figure that out when I get closer. I just want to double check this. Nothing. What the fuck? Dog.
I'll light him up.
He's stuck up there. We'll just keep using shockwave, I guess. What the hell? Oh my god, he's like stuck up there. Come out a little more. Nothing? Let's just do...
This should soften them up.
Is it not going to detect it? Okay, well, live fast, die young. It's like all the way over there. Okay, whatever. Let's check everything out. Laptop time.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect.
Ooh.
Still, we're making progress. Railzorah is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Railzorah.
I know I hear you, but you're kind of missing. Like, dude. There we go. Trying to get at the right angle. Okay. Did I get everything? I think so. Okay. Oh, is this her dad?
Father!
Oh.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Oh.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
Got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Losing your parent like that and not getting any closure on what was going on is just like, that's brutal. I just feel so bad for her. It makes me sad. I can't imagine. Oh. I get so sad seeing all of the dead Quarians. Like, alright, credits galore. And power cells. You know what that means. Can I shockwave them? Oh, nope, okay.
Get ready to fight. Taking heavy fire! What's that, Shepard?
Blocked hostile. Look sharp. Enemy coming. Bad drone.
I don't want to charge. She's gonna kick my ass. Oh, fuck. Ooh! I didn't realize he was behind me. Whoopsie. My bad. Okay, let's have you go there.
Be right there.
And have you... Nope.
I'm on it.
You go there.
I'm on it.
They should soften them up. One down.
Let's see. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do shockwave again.
Eat this.
God, I love her. Alright, that was much better this time. Eat this. Oh! What a way to land. Oh my god. Just making sure I have everything. Okay. Get evidence.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
Oh.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. I just... This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if tali'zorah could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback.
Well...
Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I don't know if that would make me feel better.
This, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Oh...
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
The choice between that, her father's legacy, and being exiled, she's trying to protect him at her own cost, and that's so sad.
renwraiths doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Oh, I hope there wasn't anything else in that room that I didn't grab. Okay.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think tali'zorah survived.
Surprise!
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
I'm right here.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
The Quarian Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, Admiral. Call it.
A pity Shepard Vas Normandy is a better speaker than a soldier. I recommend posthumously exiling tali'zorah.
What? It was agreed that tali'zorah would not be convicted if she were killed in action.
It was suggested, Admiral. I recall no agreement. To that end, I call for an immediate vote.
Man. I'm nervous about this trial. And I feel like we're stuck between a rock and a hard place with Tali.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Live,
Sorry,
bitch.
we're late.
You should pardon Tali.
tali'zorah Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps tali'zorah can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Oh, Tali.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Oh, alright.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
My cat wants
You're
off
not
my
really
lap.
interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. Hangarel wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial.
Tell her.
tali'zorah saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Shep makes the hell of a lawyer.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
They're just like, I'm gonna ignore that. Judgment time. No reaction. This motherfucker. I swear to God. You seem a little biased. Made up your mind already.
tali'zorah, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges.
Thank God.
Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Don't go to war. Good luck in the war. I don't...
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
She's like, God damn it.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, tali'zorah Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Kila Salai. Oh.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when Thank you.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
It is.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did, you deserved better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, tali'zorah, Voss Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This looks interesting.
My heart. Oh. Plus 34 Paragon. Tech damage. Anything else? No. Alright. Ending the mission. tali'zorah has been cleared of all charges, and her trust in Shepard ensures her loyalty on the mission. Political ramifications of Quarian war efforts against Geth are troubling. Likely to need Quarian forces against Reapers, cannot risk additional instability. Ooh. That's a cool power. Drains enemies' kinetic barrier power to boost your shields. Man. Brutal. Alright, we can go talk to...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I thought I might. We can go talk to Tali right after. Blue Sun's ambush site detected. From Cerberus Command. We've started going through that intel. Fine work, by the way. And we've discovered the location of the base where the strontium mule fell into the Blue Sun's trap. The Blue Suns are indeed using false distress signals to lure merchant raiders near their base with the intent of capturing and raiding those vessels. If you can get out there and shut down their beacon, it'll save a lot of merchants a lot of distress. It'll also strike a blow to the Blue Suns as a whole. The base is on Planet Sanctum, Decor System, Sigurd's Cradle. We've uploaded coordinates to the galaxy map. Alrighty. Well, we'll definitely tackle that at some point. But first, we gotta go talk to our girl. See what she's got to say.
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns. It's almost doubled their power draw.
But they seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry. A few tweaks to the forward capacitors, and the balance is back in line.
Sit.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics.
I offered to help.
All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate.
I was gonna say.
Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very
That wasn't
social
unpleasant?
people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
Chismoso.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of Geth. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Blowing up a lot of Geth. I like her outlook.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
Okay.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye. Now we gotta go talk to all of our people. See if anybody has anything new to say. I know Jack really wanted us to leave her alone last time.
Hey.
Hey.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
Okay.
I should go.
Whatever.
I can respect that. I will leave you alone. But I will be coming to talk to you again. after I finish another mission, so buckle up, Buttercup. Okay.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head.
Nasty.
It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives them mad.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Me and a buddy were hired to take out this one guy, Matthias, I think. Hell, I forget. Turns out it was a trap. We got jumped by a hit squad. 2 Batarians, a Krogan, and a Hanar. Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death. Wore a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hanar since.
Make a mistake once.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
I was just realizing there was like a little model ship or something on that mission that I didn't grab. Oops.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Grant. Not grabbing it. Just an excuse to play again. Like everything else, right? Okay. Let's go talk to my mans. Hi, Thane.
Do you need something?
Yes. His goggles,
Have
glasses.
A few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset, eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica.
I knew it.
That was how I met her.
I even said so.
She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
Also, sorry about the glasses. I know it kind of takes the impact out of his recollections.
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
Romantic.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Urashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
She sounds pretty remarkable.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Oh.
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the shadow broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
Oh.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Them, I let them linger.
You can tell how much it impacted him then. Also, I was gonna say, Thane clearly likes strong women.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
I want you, Thane. Ooh, we're gonna do it.
Maybe I haven't been as upfront as I should be. I'm here for you, Thane. Whatever you need.
Whatever.
You are very kind. Thank you for listening, Siha.
Siha?
I think my translator just glitched. What did you call me?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you what it means.
Alright. I mean...
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
As you will, Siha.
Thane's feeling me. Hell yeah. Love that for us.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I'm really glad you got Tali out of trouble with the Migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset.
Yeah.
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal. I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Okay. I'm sorry to Garrus in advance, but Thane's my guy.
Shepard.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
I'm about to say let's talk even though she literally just told us to go away.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later.
Okay, yeah.
I wish to meditate.
I should go.
Of course.
Bye-bye. Alrighty, let's go have a chat with the others. See what's going on.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Alright.
Of course, Commander.
Fine. We haven't talked to Chakwas in a very long time. I want to know if she has anything to say.
How may I help you, Commander?
We already talked about those things
later,
a hot
Doctor.
minute back.
Commander.
And we talked about loneliness and things like that, and it was just like really interesting. Okay.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Oh no.
Yeah. I've been thinking
Oh
about
no.
what we talked about. Blowing off steam, easing tension. I've never considered cross-species intercourse.
Intercourse.
Saying it that way doesn't help. Now I feel dirty and clinical. Are we crazy to even be thinking about this? I'm not... Look, Shepard, I know you can find something a little closer to home.
Oh, I want to flirt with him, but I have a feeling this will, like, confirm it. And he said intercourse, and that's such an ick, so I'm sorry, Garrus. I love you, but...
It was a silly idea. We're good friends. Let's not mess that up.
Exactly. If we want to share an intimate moment, we can blow something up. Again. Regardless, Commander, it's an honor to serve with you. Whenever you need me, I'm here.
I did kind of get the impression right there that Garrus was, like, looking for a way
Shepard,
to be turned
need
down.
me for something?
Even though I'm sure if we were to be like, I like you, Garrus, he would totally be into it.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Yeah. Oh, Garrus. Dirty and clinical is right. Wait, he said that. Cross-species intercourse. Such a phrase. Okay. Morden.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Perhaps later. Trying to determine how Scale Itch got onto Normandy. Sexually transmitted disease only carried by Varen. Implications unpleasant. Anything else?
That's so funny to me every
We'll be here if you
time.
need me.
Okay, let's look at upgrades. I mean, research. Let's upgrade the tech damage. And let's look at prototypes. we'll do the Geth shield strength. And then I don't think we need to do anything else because I decided not to do any of that. Okay. I know Jacob's not going to say anything different, so we're not going to go talk to him. And I just say that because the last, like, 7 or 8 times we've talked to him, he's talked about getting loud on the Citadel, and I have a feeling he wouldn't have anything else to say.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alrighty. Bye-bye. And we've had a little conversation with everybody, so I think we will call it a day. Wait, no we won't. No we won't. I know Kelly's feeding our fishies, but you know what we gotta do. We gotta feed our fishy and say hi to the hamster and just stare at it. Hi fishies. Getting a little late night snack. God, they're so cute. I love them. Okay, and say hi to our space hamster. Beep. Wait. Okay, I was like, my bathroom's closed. Okay. Now, we will call it a day. We've done our necessary chores. And we can rest easy now. Alright y'all, that's going to be it for today. I had a really good time on this mission, and thinking about it, I feel like this might be in my top favorite loyalty missions. I know it's not like there's a ton of crew members, but I do feel like this loyalty mission was really interesting. First of all, we love Tali. She's like the closest on the ship to Shep, I feel like, and we love her from Mass Effect 1. She means so much to our character. She means so much to the Normandy. I think that helping her out and trying to clear her name is an absolute no-brainer. I really liked the opportunity to go to the Quarian Migrant fleet. I think that it was really, really cool to see the inside of what the fleet looks like, because you hear so many times all about the Migrant fleet and how Quarians are sort of forced to live there. I mean, they're not really sort of forced to live there, like they don't have anywhere else to go. And I think that it's really, really interesting to hear all of the different politics between everybody on the ship and what it means for the Geth and what it even means for Tali. I think it's very sad that in order to figure out Tali wasn't a traitor, because she wasn't even sure. She thought that she might have sent something that did actually harm, rather than sending Geth parts that were deactivated and not able to, you know, reanimate, for lack of a better word. She started second guessing herself. I think it was nice to be able to ease her conscience and clear her name, but at the expense of her finding out about her father, not only that he died, but that he did this terrible thing and really was the cause of everybody's death on the Alarai. And that's really, really heavy. I think that's awful. And then just to find him dead and not be told that he had died or that he had even been involved in this attack has got to be brutal. She probably went through so many emotions just in the space of having to go back to the Migrant fleet for treason, having to stand a trial, hearing that her dad might be dead and it might be her fault because of it, and then having to go visit, seeing all of these dead Quarians, finding out her father is dead, and then finding out her father is the reason behind all of it. That's really, really heavy, and I absolutely sympathize with Tali. Back to one of the things that I did really like about this mission, other than obviously seeing the inside of the Quarian ship, was getting sort of that like courtroom drama aspect of it. Like, that was really fun. We got to see a lot of insight into Quarian politics, and that infighting was fascinating. It's clear that the conversation around the Geth is very, very complicated, and I honestly am not sure how I feel about it, because I think Shep has a really good point when she says that they need the Quarians' assistance against the Reapers. But to the Quarians, I'm sure the Reapers are not necessarily a priority when they've been wanting to go back to their homeworld for a really long time. And I know the Geth wiped out so much of the Quarian population, and then the Quarians wiped out a bunch of Geth, and so it's from both sides. But to me, if they go back and attack the Geth, it sort of just feels like continuing the cycle of violence, unless they really destroyed every last one of them and permanently rendered them loyal to the Quarians, which I don't even know if that would be possible. And then they brought up this idea that the Geth are like completely lacking in consciousness, and I think that's been true so far from what we've seen. But then we also hear about like this neural network where they all are connected and can adapt based on one or the other, and it makes me wonder if it's not so black and white. Because Mass Effect, at least in this one, there's been a lot of nuance, I feel, in the sides of everything, and there's a lot of room for different opinions and thoughts on what happens. So it would not surprise me if there was more than what meets the eye with the Geth and that idea of synthetics lacking a consciousness, for lack of a better word. I do think that it would probably be a losing battle to go wage war against the Geth, but I don't really feel like me as Shep can tell them what to do or what not to do, because I wasn't part of that history, and that history is very real and very raw and very painful for the Quarians, so I can understand why some of them feel the way that they feel and want to get back to their home world. It's all just a huge tangle of sadness and anger and confusion on my part, and I really don't know what the right answer is. I just want everyone to be happy where they are and satisfied and not feel like they're being forced into a corner or anything like that, which I know is a lot easier said than done. But yeah, there's a lot of different insight into the Quarian politics, into their thoughts on the Geth, into how they handle everything, and I don't know if it was the right way to handle the trial. They kind of just seemed, like I said earlier, wanting to back up their own previously formed opinions, and were using Tali's involvement with those Geth parts as an excuse to bolster their thoughts. All that to say, I had a lot of fun. It was very nuanced, very insightful. I really liked Tali's voice acting in this episode, and I really, really liked hearing her frustration with being stuck in the suit, with getting sick if she were to even kiss somebody, right? And then seeing her dad and finding everything out about what he did. It was all just very impactful and emotional when you really think about it. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for spending a little slice of your day with me. It really means so much to me to have you here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and an even better rest of your week. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Bye, y'all.